Okay, let's go to the rule of writing the description and how you want to identify the item. So if I ask you to state 4 basic rules in writing the description for the bar reinforcement, what will be the first one? The first one will be the type of the bar. Okay, the first one will be the type of the bar is either T or Y or R. High tensile, must still or high tensile, must still or deform high tensile. Then after that, you have to identify based on diameter. Okay, make sure different diameter you have to measure separately. Then next one, we have to look at the shape. Either it is straight and bend bars, whether it is stirrup, whether it is link. This is one of the examples. Normally, in the staircase, we have straight and bend bars. And last one, we have to write down based on location. So this location, you can refer to F.8.4. You can see that different location you have to measure separately in staircase, in landing slab, in landing beam. Straight and bend bars, you can refer to F.8.5. So F.8.5, you have A, B, and C. A is for straight and bend bars, and then C for the curve, stirrup, and so on. Okay, so these 4 rules must be in your mind always when you need to measure for the bar reinforcement. I move to the next one, an example of the description. After you identify this 4 rule, you can refer to how I write the description. So as what we discussed just now, high tensile can be written as your heading. Okay, you can see this one I write in your heading because I don't want to repeat the same thing in my description. So that's why I write here high tensile bar reinforcement. Then under the type for kind and quality, you normally be given with the coding. BS is referring to British Standard. Let's say you did not remember, you can write down BS and underline. Then later you can refer what will be the coding for this bar reinforcement. Okay, look at the rule here, 12 mm diameter, under F.8.2, F.8.5, straight and bend bars. This is under the category for A. You can see B and C is different. Then the last one, location. Okay, F.8.4, F. F is under staircase and associated landing. Okay, remember when you need to measure, you have to measure 2 things under landing, under bar reinforcement. The first one is length of the bar. Number 2 is numbers of the bar. Is it okay, everyone? So after you get these numbers of the bar, you get the length. After that, don't forget to refer to the conversion table, and the final answer will be in kg. The final unit will be in kg. Okay, but of course, when you need to get the measurement in kg, you have to measure in meter first. I give you one of the example that you can see here. This is what we have discussed just now. Let's say you identify in your drawing the bar reinforcement for Y16. So what you have to show in your side cast is something like this. You have to draw this line again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight away write down the labeling in the drawing. Do not put A, B, C, and D. It's difficult to refer. This one very straightforward, but this one must be clearly shown in your side cast. You must show this 400 plus 1006 and what will be the length. Okay, for this one, because the drawing is to scale, do not use any formula. Do not use formula like 9D as what we discussed just now, H. The H that we discussed, do not use that one because the drawing is to scale. Unless the drawing is not to scale, you can take the length of the sloping staircase and plus 2D or 9D and so on. But if the drawing is to scale, please follow exactly as what you have scale. This is another example. In order for you to measure the dotted line, you can take the dimension from the previous one on the total length. Then after that, divide it with the spacing. Deduct concrete cover, of course. Then divide it with the spacing, you get the numbers. This is another example. Okay, next example, same thing, but the location is different. So if you have one in landing slab, if you have in landing beam, in staircase, make sure you measure separately. Okay, I refer back to my earlier rule that I did mention. The first one, measure based on the length of the bar, and then after that, you have to show me how to get the numbers of the bar. Then only you get the total length here. Okay, the concrete cover, you can refer to either the general specification or in your drawing, you are given in the notes. Okay, what will be the minimum concrete cover? Superstructure normally 25 to 30 mm. Lower structure normally 40, it can be up to 50 mm. Okay, but this one definitely superstructure, so 25 should be okay. Okay, so that will be the end of the discussion for the bar reinforcement in your staircase. Any question?